Alright, so I am Nicole Griffin. I am doing my presentation on, and we're going over the developmentally approach that we set up for him through this whole process. So, let's begin. Possibly. So the child observed is 4. He's a 4-year-old male. He was observed in the pre-K setting. I am his after-school teacher, and I sub in his pre-K classroom occasionally, not often, but I have observed him in his classroom. I do get the ability to go back there and watch him during his day if and when I can allot the time from helping with the other classrooms. I have noticed that with all of the observations that have been done, he does need additional support in articulation. He also needs support in group participation. He comes from a family with 4 children. The biggest age gap is his oldest brother is 20 and he is 4. He also has a sister who's a senior in high school, and she is 17, I believe, and then his youngest brother, or the youngest before him, is 13. He just turned 13. So there's still a big age gap from him to his siblings. But he does not engage in play with his peers. That is one thing that his teacher brought up, and she said that from the beginning. He does not participate in any activities, and he does not play with peers. So for the approaches to play and learning, I used the NC Feld book to get all of my information from. That's where I pulled my activities. That's where I've used all and got all my strategies from. So what I chose was activities, be able to write his name, explain the steps taken to problem solve, and finish an activity from beginning to end. Daxon avoids problem solving and will walk away from an activity without finishing it. The activities will encourage him to follow through with activities as well as learn how to problem solve in the process. His cognitive development, the activities that were chosen were Play-Doh, compare big and little, and play a matching game. Using these activities will strengthen his fine motor skills by playing with Play-Doh. He'll also learn how to measure different items by size when compared things based on bigger or littler. Matching games will strengthen his memory skills. One thing I do know that he does enjoy doing is he does enjoy playing with Play-Doh. That he will play by himself. He will never play with somebody. And he does not like to share with peers when they want to play as well. But he could also use the Play-Doh to measure if he made a ball that's bigger or if he made a ball that's smaller, or do these look the same, or is this color the same as this color. There's a lot of things he can do with the one activity that I know for a fact he does like to do. So that's one way we can help with his cognitive development. His health and physical development, we are going to work on activities of trying one new food a week and develop a nightly routine. These activities are going to benefit him because it will ensure that they understand the importance of establishing a good sleep routine. It also encourages them to try different and healthier foods that will nourish their bodies. I do know that in the mornings when he arrives, because I do see him before school, before he goes into his pre-K classroom, because that is the classroom I work in, he is very, very distraught in the mornings. He acts like he does not get enough sleep. So I think that if we could work on developing a nightly routine, that would be super beneficial to him and his development. Language and communication development. Activities could be encourage expressive communication about feelings, singing familiar songs, and have a child read a story with you each night. These activities will encourage verbal expression. My subject, he'll be using his words to express how he's feeling. Also, he'll be reading a story each night, which helps develop language skills. As of now, he does not use his words to explain how he feels. One obstacle I have ran into is the fact that his mother does work at the center as well that we work at. So when it comes to problem solving or expressing how he feels, he does run to his mother to do those things for him. He won't express. He will have his mom come express how he's feeling for him on his behalf. So he's emotional and social. Be able to recognize your own self-image, do daily affirmations, and clearly express feelings. He struggles with self-expression. He can't tell you, I have brown hair, I'm a boy, I'm tall. If you ask him if he's a boy, he says he's a girl. If you ask him if he has brown hair, he says no. So he does not reflect on his own self-image very well. If he uses the activities presented, he'd be able to promote a positive body image, his ability to do things, and to express his feelings. I think that if he did daily affirmations, I am strong, I am important, I matter, that would really help him learn how to express his feelings, because in the end, he is important, he is strong, he does matter. So, as I said, I found everything from the Foundation book. I use the Foundation book for almost everything that I do. I have learned through this course that there are a lot of other resources you can use, but the Foundation book is my go-to. Aside from that, the conference I had with his parents, we went over the developmental action plan, which covered all of these activities and following up with weekly observations.